In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 simple steps to make meal prep as easy as possible. First, I want to talk about picking your protein. By working out what your protein source is going to be for your meal, that's going to help you get started. So for example, if you were going to have, say, chicken, you could then decide what's going to go with that, what flavors work well together, and it just gives you a start to making meal prep really nice and easy. Second of all, I want you to consider what type of veggie or fruit you're going to have with your meal. You can then look at step number 3, and that's to choose a fat source. So to make this a really nice balanced meal, you've got your protein from step number 1. Step number 2, you're going to add some veggies or some fruit, which is going to contribute to your carbohydrates. And then fats, if you're looking for savoury, we could look at things like egg, butter, peanut butter, nuts. If you're looking at a sweet meal, you can still incorporate things like your peanut butter or your nuts, or maybe something like dark chocolate. That's also going to bring in some carbohydrates as well. Step number 4 is to decide how you're going to bring all of these foods together as one meal. The savoury side of things, you need to decide how you're going to cook your protein if it's something you need to cook, how you're going to cook your vegetables, and if you're going to add some additional carbohydrates, how you're going to cook them as easy as possible. So once you've decided how to cook your food, you can add your protein, carbs, and your fat all together as one meal. If this is a sweet meal, you can decide how this is going to come together. Things like your yogurt and your berries, and if you're going to have some nuts, it might be that you do your serving of yogurt, you add your berries, and then you sprinkle some nuts on top. And you can experiment with ways of combining your favourite foods to make a really nice meal. Step number 5, once you've considered steps number 1 to 4, is can you bulk cook what you're going to make? So if you wanted to cook up a couple of chicken breasts, a whole butternut squash, and then maybe a couple of bags of sprouts, something like that, you could then boil off 1, 2, 3, 4, however many eggs you want to make, and how many portions you're going to divide that across. If you're doing your sweet meals, you could either use pots of yogurt, or you could separate X amount of yogurt into several containers. You can add your fruit across that and then sprinkle your nuts on top. So it's a really easy way when you're thinking of meal prepping ahead for your week or for your day, and it makes it really nice and easy. For a more in-depth video about meal prep, then head over to my channel and you'll find it on there in my Eat Smart series, where we go into things a lot more.